Hi, it's Denise here at Renovate Your Life. Have you ever heard of manifesting? Creating something out of thin air like magic? I I've done this. I find it fascinating. Sometimes on purpose, sometimes it just happens. This is how important our thoughts are and our words. Our words, when they leave us, go into the universe, and however that all happens, it is on your way. Karma, or just putting it out there, as they say. Here's my story. I was moving back into a home that I had that was a gorgeous 2-acre beautiful lot, and I was converting it over into kind of a retreat to be able to host people in it. But I was still keeping my other home, so I had to furnish it all, including all the dishes. And talking to a friend of mine, she was saying how excited it must be, and kind of nervous for her. And I said, no, I said the hardest part, I think, because I love to decorate, I said the hardest part would be to go into the kitchen and have everything, because you forget that you're going to need those things until you actually go to use them. And it was in the fall, and I'm like, a nice pot for soups and nice bowls and cups and cozy sweaters and stuff. I was really looking forward to it. So one day I was out walking the grounds. I had already purchased from a friend of mine her whole kitchen stuff, which was fantastic because she was moving and getting rid of everything. But I was still missing some pieces, of course. So I'm walking out in the yard, and it's just beautiful. Mature trees everywhere and very serene. I called it Grand Tranquility, so you get the idea. And there was nothing around us. It's all bush and field. It literally is on the top of a mountain. And as I'm walking around this one day, I see out in the pasture this shiny object. Curious, because all that's out there is wild animals and some cows. That was it. So I climb the fence and I go over, and there is a huge, I think it was like a 12-gallon, something like that, stainless steel pot. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. I picked it up. I looked around, waiting for somebody to pop out from somewhere. There was my pot. I could not believe it. Took it up to the house, washed it, used it. Incredible. So, has this ever happened to you before? Have you ever asked for something and not even realized that it actually showed up? Chances are when you start looking for a car, you always see that same make of a car that you've been looking at. Or um, maybe it's a job or something, or a color that all of a sudden you feel fascinated with. It starts to show up. Have you noticed this in your life? Try it. It happens all the time. Be careful what you say out loud, but what you actually say is already on its way, if not in your life now. Be sure to visit us at our website. Have yourself a great day. Bye.